anti-differentiation. Okay, I just cut it short, anti-differentiation. Okay, so which means, what is the meaning of this whole thing? Okay, if I have y equal to fx, okay, yeah, so when I differentiate, I will have f prime x, right? Y equal to fx, dy dx equal to f prime x. So if I integrate f prime x dx, I will get back my function. And I have to plus a c. So that is called differentiation. That is the meaning of, so this is the main thing that you have to remember. So always the question will start with, they give you a function, then they ask you to find the differentiation of the function, the derivative of the function. Then after that, they say, hence, find the integral of something. So why we must put a plus c there later, I will teach you why. Or you want to know it now? Or you want to know it now? Hey, I give you the decision, you let me know. You want to know it now or you want to know it afterward? Now, okay. So let me start with a simple differentiation. Okay. Example 1. Given y equal to 5. Okay. Find dy over dx. Hence, okay, this one is part A, then B. Hence, find the integral of 0 dx. If I follow this method, okay, look, so I'm going to give you the answer in black. So part A, y equal to 5. Okay. Madeline, what is dy dx?
0.
0. So do you see I use the word hence? Hence means you use whatever you have in front. Okay, that is B. So if I integrate 0 dx, I will get back the function, am I right? If I do the integration. So I get 5. So this is the constant. S-T-A-N-T-Y, so many T for one. This is a constant, am I right? So now let's see another example. Am I going too fast? Given y equal to 5x. Okay? A, find dy dx. B, hence Hence means use whatever you have on top. Hence, integrate 5 dx. Don't use formula, use the concept of integration as anti-differentiation. So what we do is, part A, y equal to 5x. So what is dy dx? Nanidi? Nanidi? Devi? What
Yes,
is
Miss.
dy dx? What is dy dx? So you have to know how to differentiate. What is dy dx?
Is it x squared?
Hello. So you don't confuse your, how can it be x squared? I thought every time you have to power take away 1. The answer is 5. So you see, you don't do your homework. You didn't memorize the thing. So the answer is 5. Am I right? So therefore, part B, if I want to integrate 5 dx, so now, why must I put a plus c there? Because any number given to you, if I write this as plus 0 dx, can or not? Anything you plus 0, it doesn't change, am I right? So when you have plus and minus for integration, you can split. So what is the value of this constant? We won't know for this case. So when you integrate the reverse, you get here. So the first part, you get 5x. The second part, you know just now. If you differentiate a constant, you get 0. So if you integrate a 0, you will get back the constant. So that's why always when you do integration, that is the first point that you have to remember. You have to put a constant. So please take notes of this. Anything plus 0, it doesn't change the value. So you come from my class, yes?
May I ask the C or is cannot be a number, is it?
It's a number. It's just that I don't know what is the value of that number.
Okay.
You get me? So first thing, remember, whenever, whatever indefinite integral that you do, remember, you have to put a plus c there. The reason is that I explained to you already. Okay? So now, what other anti-differentiation question can I ask you? These are very simple, straightforward. You even know using the formula. Some of y'all know how to integrate already. But for the rest who I haven't teach you the rule, you may not know. But we are still basing on the concept of integration, the anti-differentiation. Okay, let's look at example 3. So they always will give you a function given fx is equal to x e to the power x. So what will the first part of the question be like? Very stereotype. What will the first part of the question be like? You write down your own question. And you start doing it. The first part of the question will be find f prime x. Then what is the second part of the question? The second part of the question will be hence. Integrate something that you have from part A. You may not know, I know. Okay, everyone should be able to do the first part first. Everyone should be able to do the first part. Please do part A by yourself. Okay. So the first part, you have to use the products rule. Am I right? Okay. So my f prime x will be equal to, this is your u, this is your v. V u prime plus u v prime. Okay, so we got that. So based on my understanding of anti-differentiation, based on my understanding of anti-differentiation, if I want to solve part B, what will I do? I straight away will write down whatever derivative that I get. This is the derivative that you got. If I integrate whatever I underline in red, what is the result? I know that if I integrate f prime x dx, I will get back my fx. Am I right? So this is the concept of anti-differentiation. Okay, I will put the plus c at the end of it. So every time when I do this question for part B, I'm not going to look at the question first, because there is a word hence. Hence means you have to do the part A to help you to solve part B. So take note. So the first step, if you are able to write this step down in the exam, whatever you get in the part A, you integrate. Okay, you integrate, you will get back your, this is your f prime x. You'll get back your fx. Your fx is this one. So you'll get back your fx. In the exam, you'll get 1 mark. So I'm teaching you how to score. Even I really don't know what to do next. So in maths, when you come to higher level, you have to know what to do. You may not be able to solve yet. So when you learn maths in a higher level, do you know what does it teach you? It teaches you this. Don't look at the problem. See what do you have to help you to solve the problem. You look at the problem, you get panic. You see what you have. What do I know? Now, how to solve the problem. Write down first, then step by step. Okay. Then how am I going to solve the problem from now on? Whenever you have integration, you have plus and minus, you can split them into a few parts. Only for plus and minus, huh? So I split them. I won't put plus C first, at the end only I plus. Okay, plus 2 constant, 3 constant is still a constant. So that's why I put at the end of it. Okay, so now I have an issue now. How am I going to find the integral of this? Who can tell me? Based on your understanding of differentiation, you ask yourself, what function when I differentiate, I will get back EX, e to the power x. So this one you have to think based on your knowledge. If you don't, you cannot say your teacher didn't teach, my teacher didn't teach me. You know differentiation, correct? You think back. If I have y equal to e to the power x, my dy dx will be? My dy dx will be what? Hello? E to the power x. Am I right? So when I integrate back e to the power x dx, what will I get? E to the power x. The other way around. Am I right? So what is the answer for this integral? E to the power x plus. Now, can you solve the problem already? Therefore, integral of x e to the power x dx equal to, I can take this thing over here. Am I right? So I will have equal to x e to the power x minus e to the power x. Then at last I put a plus c. It's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, one constant plus another constant is still a constant. Hello? So this, for this part, is teaching you the skill how to manipulate with the thing. But the concept that we have in mind is here. This is a very important concept. So when I mark your work, if this part I give you 3 marks, I teach you how to score, okay? Previously, I don't teach you how to score. You all don't know how to score. So this is 1 mark. This one is 1 mark. Okay? Then the rest of manipulation here, I will just put another 1 mark, and you get this correct, you get 1 mark. This kind of question, is it possible for me to ask in the exam? Yes, because I want to test your understanding of anti-differentiation. That's why I put hence. You get me? Are you okay? Good. Let's go with another one. Okay? Let's go with another one. Every example I give you, there's something that I want to tell you. It's also another interesting one, am I right? Given y equal to x ln x. Okay, part A, you should know what is the question going to be like. You know what is the question going to be like? Yeah. Find dy over dx. B, hence. Hence, huh? Okay. Give you 5 minutes to settle this. Hello, those who are online, are you doing your work? Check whether my differentiation is right or wrong. Huh? So the answer A, y equal to x ln x. So this is your u, this is your v. So dy dx equal to v u prime plus u v prime. All right? Okay. So I got ln x plus 1. Yep. So because of the word hence, so you are using this concept. I write again. F prime x dx will give you fx. Or in our case, dy dx, okay, derivative function, you integrate with respect to x, you get back your y. Yeah, then you put a plus c at the end only. Right? So this is a very important. So now I write it down. Integrate ln x plus 1. This is my dy dx. With respect to dx, I will get back my y. That is x ln x. So this is your y. Am I right? So I apply the concept. Anti-differentiation. So after that, I know that if there is a plus and a minus, I can split them. So I split. And please, every time when you split, after every integral, you have to put your dx plus integrate 1 dx. Okay, so there's a second step I do. So now I have to settle this problem first. The rest don't look first. Settle this problem. All right? Integrate, differentiate what you get 1. So you ask yourself question like that. If I have y equal to x, dy dx will be equal to 1. All right? So therefore, integrate 1 dx, I will get back x. So here is x. If you integrate 2, you get 2x. If you integrate 3, you get 3x. Am I right? So this is something that you have to remember. Okay, so this is integrate ln x dx equal to x ln x. So now I can move this over this side. Yeah. So I have integrate ln x with respect to dx. I got x ln x minus x. Okay, now I look back at the question. Whenever you have a number, this can be read as 5 times of this. I teach you how to read. is 5 times. So now I only got 1 time of that, correct? So the whole equation, I times 5. That means every single term in the equation, I have to multiply by 5. So I got integrate 5 ln x dx is equal to 5. I can write like that. It's nothing wrong. Or you want to write 5x ln x minus 5x also can. Then here only I put a plus c n. So this question will be a bit difficult from example 3 is because I add in a number. I may also add in another very funny number. So you have to learn how to manipulate with it. So the skill of manipulating, I've given it to you. All right? So that is the procedure when you solve this type of problem. Hello? So you have to go and play with it. Like you play computer game like that. Okay?